apologize one day?
Wait, I just gotta say something. Don't you feel safe knowing that all these guys in here are defending your country? God damn.
Yeah.
What a scary thought. Hey, there's Opie.
Defended what?
Let's get a look at all them little. Oh, how pretty.
Hi!
I'm just here for the money.
See you later, bud.
Bye, crack baby.
All right, purple gorilla joke. All right, guys.
Alright,
This is a funny
another
joke.
distraction.
Don't worry about that.
Alright, this is the shortest joke I know, by the way. So, let's make this quick.
I hope I have enough tape.
My grandfather
just
was a
kidding.
mighty man. Jumped an 8-foot fence with his.
All right,
Alright,
all right.
must have signs because, I gotta share this with the bear clan. Clan of the Kitty Bear. I mean, but anyway.
He got you, got it.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, that was very goody.
Oh, but that was more good.
Oh, but that was mine is more
Alright,
goody.
this ain't the Sahib Saher show.
Oh, I am thinking you should be quiet
But
before
I do not know you.
tell a damn joke.
Alright, now y'all gotta shut up.
You gotta look at the camera when I'm
Alright.
telling shit.
Alright, this.
Do you feel dumb?
Yeah, but
Alright.
anyway, but I always feel dumb. But it doesn't bother me
You are dumb.
because I'm used to it.
All right, tell a joke.
Alright, this rich farmer, a poor farmer, right? Sitting in the poor farmer's kitchen, right? Sitting there eating poor farmer food because, it's kind of poor. But anyway, they look out the window, the rich farmer sees a big purple barn. Rich farmer says, hey, poor farmer guy, what's in the purple barn? Poor farmer says, you don't know, do you? Not quite. No, he says, well, come on outside and we'll take a look inside the barn, right? You digging? Alright, so, they walk out to the barn, they're strutting out. I'm just moving on so you have to move the camera. But anyway, they walk out there and they look inside the barn and, there's purple chickens and purple hay and purple sheep and purple cow, horses, and, looking around, all the tools, there's tools in there and they're purple. And Rich Farmer's, looking around, like, man, this is pretty damn slick. And he, sees a big old filth and foul cage, right? You know what I wanted to say. But anyway, there's a big old cage. And he looks inside.
You can cuss during the joke.
Oh, I can?
Yeah.
Oh, you shouldn't tell me that. But anyway, goddammit. He looks inside, there's this big ass purple gorilla, right? Big as hell, right? And so, purple gorilla's just kind of looking at him like, what the fuck, torture? But anyway, the rich farmer's, gonna touch him, see if maybe, he's like stuffed or something. And the poor farmer comes up here and says, Pop, don't you touch that! And rich farmer's like, oh. And rich poor farmer's like, I ain't trying to be rude or no shit, but, we really don't want to touch it. Rich farmer's like, okay, I'm digging. So they leave, right? They walk outside, and the poor farmer says, well, look, rich farmer guy, I gotta do some poor farmer stuff, so, get the hell on. So, rich farmer goes and jumps on his, 1998, even though it's only 1991, his 1998 Ferrari tractor, right? Man, he jumps on that thing and goes, he starts it. So he's hauling butt, right? He goes home. He sneaks back like about 0 dark 30, right? Comes back, he sneaks past the poor farmer's radio house. Looks around. Sneaks into the damn purple barn. Yeah. But anyway, sneaks into the purple barn. Looks around, all the purple stuff. Yeah, that's pretty damn neat. Walks up to the cage, right? Reaches in there, man. He touches that gorilla. It's barely touches. Little bitty touch. Man, that gorilla goes fucking ape shit. Get it? I throw that in every time, by the way. But anyway, he goes ape shit. And starts tearing at the cage. Rich farmer stands back and says, "Who? No wonder the cage is so big." He's standing back here, and the fucking gorilla's still going ape shit. Still going ape shit. And all of a sudden this cage starts to give way. So the guy says, "Ah!" He runs out, and fucking that cage just kind of explodes, and there comes that gorilla. Running, like monkeys will do sometimes. And he runs out, he looks behind that monkey behind. He runs around the house. Looks behind that monkey behind him. I don't know how monkeys run, I ain't never done it. Or I ain't never seen it. But anyway, he runs around the house a couple times, look behind him, where's that monkey? So he goes,
Face the camera.
he jumps on his,
Ferrari tractor.
that's it. He jumps on a Ferrari tractor, right? He's driving down this road, Poor Farmer Roadville or something, Poor Avenue or some shit. But anyway, he's driving down there. He's like, I'm glad this thing goes 85 miles an hour. Look behind him. There's the gorilla. Alright, he's running, and he goes, he's running.
However gorillas run.
How, as gorillas sometimes will do. Alright, so he's like, oh, hell. So he's driving, he drives, for about a half hour. Looks behind him. There's that gorilla. Alright, so, he says, I got it. This I'm a rich farmer, I can do this. He drives to the airport, right? He gets a ticket, you know, for over or to Europe, right? To Germany.
Germany!
Germany. But anyway, he gets gets over to Germany, you know, gets one of the backwards ass cars, he gets on Autobahn, drives fucking big old long place, you know, look behind him. There's that gorilla. It's like, oh hell. So he makes this big wide circle. This big wide circle. One more time for emphasis. This big wide circle, right? And he gets back on the airplane, right? And he's driving, or he's on the airplane, he's flying, you know, he's out the window. There's that fucking monkey, you know, he's doing this fucking backstroke and shit. You know, as monkeys will sometimes do. But anyway, he's flying along, right? You're digging on the dirt. You're digging on it, I know you are. Nod your head. Alright, you know, that's close enough. And that, you know, do something for that. But anyway, you know, he gets off the airplane, right? And he gets back on. He gets back on his Ferrari. My legs hurt, by the way. He gets back on the Ferrari,
Tractor.
yeah. He gets back on the Ferrari. You think you're funny. He gets back on the he gets back on the what was I saying? Oh, he gets back on the Ferrari tractor, right? He starts driving, peels out, you know, the big ass tire, you know, going real fast. Well, he's driving, you know, look behind him. There's that gorilla running. As what? Gorillas will what?
Sometimes do.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
But anyway, he's driving, you know, he's cutting corners, you know, cutting corners. Look behind him, there's that gorilla. Just running. So, you know, he says, I go down a country road. He goes down a country road, you know, there's woods on either side of the road, right? Digging? You're digging. But he's driving, you know, looks behind him. The monkey's just still getting it. It's like, damn, where did he get this energy? He's driving.
This better be some good shit.
And, you know, those big old Ferrari, you know, tractor tires, you know, big ass. Well, he's driving and all of a sudden it pops, and it says, boom, whoosh. You know, he's driving like this. And he's like, oh, hell, so he stops. He looks back and that monkey's getting close. You know, that's the exact word of the quote, by the way. So he jumps out of the tractor, and he runs off the woods. Now, like, he's hauling ass. And look behind him. That monkey, you know, he's cutting after him. And, you know, he's running. Look behind him, there's that monkey. So he's cutting corners. Look behind him, there's that monkey. Well, he's like running a little bit more. He turns around and see that monkey still there. Which, of course, he is. But I don't have to tell you that. And he turns around and says, blam, into a tree, man. So he's laying on the ground, right? You know, he's like, you know. So, and then the monkey just kind of walks up. Fucking, oh, just his eyes are like orbs of total death, right? And his fucking teeth, they got goddamn fangs and shit, and there's drooling and shit, and his hands could like squish your fucking head, your stinking head like a grape. Are you digging? All right, you're digging. And you know, he walks up, you know, muscles out to here, and you know, he slowly walks up, as gorillas sometimes will do, and Rich Arm's like going, gets ever so close so you can smell his fetid breath. Tag, you're it. I bet you really hate me. That's why I did it on film, not in person.
I can just see it now. They're gonna be tossing shit at me. Yo. No.
Can I tell a short joke?
You can tell a short joke, no?
Yeah. All right.
This is Middleton.
There was this guy,
What's your first
right?
name, Middleton?
Sean.
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 Is Irish. As you can tell, I'm a little Irish.
Yeah.
All right.
Your skin color just gives it away.
Yeah. Only underneath.
Only. All right.
Hey. It was this guy, right? He had went to this psychologist. And then he had to go to this doctor who was a plastic surgeon. I think that's, a plastic surgeon. That's what it was. A plastic surgeon. And he went into the doctor's office, and he sat down, and the doctor started examining me. He said, well, what's wrong? He said, well, sir, every time I seem to want to talk, I stutter. So the doctor said, well, you're trying to say that you have a stuttering problem. He said, yes. He said, well, take off all your clothes and let me examine you. So the guy took off all his clothes, you know. It was kind of chilly in that office room, like all doctor's office are. And he took off all his clothes, and as he stood there, the doctor examined him from head to toe, and he looked him down. And when he got about, like, waist high, he said, God damn it, man, that's the problem. And he said, what, doc? The man had a 2-foot penis. And he said, Well, what is happening, sir? He said.